Welcome to the Expresso, your daily shot of Chinese words with Catherine Xiang. 大家好，欢迎来到我的频道 The Expresso。在这个频道呢，我们看字和词之间的关系刚刚来到了这个 Jubilee 我们女皇的庆典70周年的长假，所以呢，朋友们可能有看到我做了一个小小的视频，关于我去那个 Sheffield 和这个 Peak District 附近的这个旅行的一个3天的这么一个小视频其实我是第一次做这样子关于旅行的小视频，所以呢就跟大家分享一下我喜欢的和我看到的这些景色吧，希望大家也会喜欢。Just say with this long bank holiday in the UK, I went to Sheffield and Peak District in the north part of UK, and for just 3 days, a bit of touring and hiking, and I made a short video capturing the things that I like, that I've enjoyed, and I put the Chinese description. So these videos, you don't hear me talking, but I think it's good to use it as a reading practice. So you can read the Chinese characters, and that was me trying to inform you either the places that I seen or how I felt, how I was kind of expressing in terms of my feeling and my thoughts during the trip. 好，所以呢，我觉得这是一个可以是一个小小的阅读的练习。So I think you can use it as a reading comprehension. If you like this type of videos, because I do love traveling, and I also enjoy, going back, look at the photos. So it's kind of a really nice reflection of the trip. So if you do like this type of video, just leave me a comment and let me know. So next time if I travel, I will do the same. I was even, at one time thinking 5 times I'm gonna go back. So far I've been traveling to about 50 different countries. So I was, there's a part of me thinking, I should go back and sort of make a little video about each one. But I don't know if I still kept some old photos or things like that. But anyway, maybe another project when I have a bit more time. 好，那今天呢，很高兴又回来给大家做视频。那今天呢，我们会继续我们的心，我会跟大家再介绍几个跟心相关的俗语和成语。So today let's continue, and I will continue to introduce a few really common expressions related to the Chinese character 心。好的，那我们就开始吧。好，第一个我想跟大家介绍的呢是心有余而力不足。心有余而力不足，所以呢，我们可以看到心心这个心这里呢指的是你的想法，心有余，余 extra surplus. So in your intention, in your mind, you have extra, you want to do it, okay? However, 这个 是 classical Chinese, right? However, 力不足，力 means strength, power, referring to like physical power, originally strength. 力不足, not sufficient, right? When we learn the Chinese character 足, remember, it means foot, feet, but also used as a adjective, means sufficient, enough. 所以呢，心有余而力不足. So it's describing a situation that you feel you really want to help, okay? You with the best intention, but unfortunately, maybe your physical condition, or broadly now, any broad condition will say, but there's reasons that you're not able to do it. 所以呢，这样子的情景就叫心有余而力不足。好，我们来看一下汉字怎么写心有余而力不足。Expression we actually dated back really early to 先秦 coming from 孔子的论语. So this idiom coming from Confucius, one of very important collection of his thoughts, that is 论语. 那这个我们现在会怎么用呢？ How do we use this expression nowadays? Very commonly is you can use it as a very kind and very polite kind of rejection. So when you want to help someone, but unfortunately you just don't have enough resources or power to do so, despite you really want to, you can say 心有余而力不足. And the other context is when people feel a little bit sad in terms of a bit powerless. So in that context, you can also describe your feeling that you want to do it, but unfortunately you can't. So that's a bit more kind of a powerless position. Then you can also use this word 心有余而力不足. 好，那我们就看一下我们今天学的第二个是什么呢？第二个我们要学的这个俗语呢，就叫不到黄河心不死。不到黄河心不死。那不到 not getting, not reaching. If you're not arriving to 黄河 Yellow River, so most of you know Yellow River, right? One of the most ancient river in China. Not the longest is Yangtze River, 长江. But because the Chinese civilization they were established around Yellow River, 所以呢，在中国的文化里面，我们说黄河是中华民族的摇篮。So in Chinese culture, Yellow River is very important because we consider it to be the cradle of the Chinese civilization. 那不到黄河 so if you do not get to Yellow River, 心不死，心 your heart will not die. 心不死。那心不死是什么意思？ What does 心不死 mean? Actually, 死心 in Chinese, so 死 we know dead, right? Or die. 死心 dead heart. That means what? You will completely give up. Okay? Now, 心不死 that means you do not want to give up. You are very persistent. You want to achieve what you want to achieve. You just do not take no or anything as an answer. 心不死. Okay? So this whole expression 不到黄河心不死. So that is to describe someone, okay? They will do whatever it takes. They're really eager. They will do whatever it takes to achieve their goals or achieve their objectives. 所以呢，这个就叫不到黄河心不死。好的，那我们来看一下汉字怎么写吧。Okay, welcome back. 不到黄河心不死. This is a quite interesting idiom. You might be asking, like me, also try to understand why 黄河, why Yellow River. Okay, apart from what I described is a very important river, it's actually the very original expression is about 乌江. It's a different place, different river in China, and it is part of the story of 西楚霸王项羽. So 项羽, when he was defeated by Liu Bang, he killed himself. Okay, he killed himself at 乌江.
项羽在生前死后都不会把武器放下。大风吹，吹四方。刘邦。就让你从我项羽的墓穴上建起大汉的宗庙，还天下个太平盛世。吹四方，来去我敢担当。大风吹，吹乱万象，吹不乱我思想，吹不乱我方向。
So that's why Wujiang will be defined as a place that you give up all your hope, right? So 不到乌江心不死. Wujiang was the original location. This expression was in Ming Dynasty. And then with time, it evolved. So the location somehow changed. And when it got to Qing Dynasty, when this 不到黄河心不死 appeared, that was later in the Qing Dynasty. In the novel 汤寇志, that's where the actual expression 不到黄河心不死 appeared. Yet the original version, it was dated back to Ming Dynasty. So that is a quite interesting story to tell you how expressions and idioms, they also evolve with time, right? Language is never fixed. 那什么时候会用不到黄河心不死呢？ One occasion is to try to persuade people be sensible and not, let's say, be ruthless and do whatever it takes to get to the objective, because sometimes that can be quite dangerous, right? You might just do the wrong thing in order to get what you want, so that's not good. It's good to work hard, but it's not good to be mean, be ruthless, and do whatever it takes to get to your benefit or your goal. 所以呢，不到黄河心不死, sometimes we use it to remind or to sort of guide people, don't be too extreme. Okay, 所以呢，你可能会说不要. So you might, in that context, you probably would add 不要不到黄河心不死, right? So this is the first situation. And sometimes if someone is really, really determined and it's like attempt many times and it seems doesn't get the point, doesn't get no, or doesn't get, it is just, people maybe being kind, not wanting to say no, while this person's being very persistent and it's kind of getting a bit annoying. Okay, 那这个时候呢 you can also describe that person. You can say 他真的是不到黄河心不死. So it's not a nice expression in that case. It's like this person just don't get it, and this person really, until something happen, will not learn. That kind of situation, you will say that. 好的，那这个呢就是我们学的第二个成语，就是不到黄河心不死。好，那我们今天要学的最后一个，我觉得最后一个呢很巧英语里面也有这样子的表达，所以呢大家会学得很快，我相信最后一个呢就是眼不见心不烦。眼不见心不烦。那眼我们知道眼睛eyes， 眼不见 so 如果你的眼看不见不见到，那么心呢不烦，烦 bothered， 所以呢心 will not, your heart will not be bothered。 那烦 annoyed or bothered, sometimes we say 烦心， that means something is troubling you， 烦心或者心烦， we can use that as well, very common expression。不要烦心或者不要心烦 don't get worried, don't let things bother you。 那眼不见心不烦 in English we have very similar expression. What's that? Out of sight, out of mind, right? So this is exactly the same expression in Chinese, that is 眼不见心不烦。 So I think despite there's cultural differences, there's also amazing cultural similarities sometimes. So this is a very good example. Now let's have a look at the Chinese characters. 眼不见心不烦。好的，那我们现在看了一下眼不见心不烦这个词语，那么什么时候会用呢？ So when would you use it? Exactly as when would you maybe use out of sight, out of mind? So I think that needs less explanation. It's just a very nice expression, I think, 眼不见心不烦. And I like the fact very much that in English we have very much similar, out of sight, out of mind. 那眼不见心不烦这个成语是从哪里来的呢？这个是来自清朝《红楼梦》非常有名的中国的古典小说。So this expression coming from Qing Dynasty, the Dream of Red Chamber, one of very famous classical Chinese novel. 好的，如果大家要了解中国文化，或者说对中国的古代汉语感兴趣的话，我真的很建议大家去读一下《红楼梦》。If you have the chance, I highly recommend this novel because it's really, really fascinating and it's got such beautiful language and storyline. 好，这就是我们今天要学习的所有的内容了。那我们来快快的复习一下是哪3个呢？第一个就是心有余而力不足。心有余而力不足是形容你很想做一件事情，但是呢，你却没有这个能力去做一件事情。第二个是不到黄河心不死，不到黄河心不死。这个呢是指不达到目的地你就不会罢休不达到你的目的你就不会罢休的。那最后一个呢就是眼不见心不烦，眼不见心不烦。那这个呢就是指不是出现在眼前的，那么可能呢就不会让你有烦恼，不会让你去担忧。好，那这个就是我们今天的所有内容了，希望你们喜欢今天的视频和今天的内容。So these are all the expressions that we will learn today. Hope you like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Actually, talk about next time. Unfortunately, on Friday, this coming Friday, I will be doing a kind of unexpected surgery. So usually my routine is that I make videos on Sunday, getting ready for Monday. So because of the surgery on Friday, I will probably need to see how I feel afterwards. And hopefully it's not going to be too bad. And I have been advised by the doctor to have like 2 weeks sick leave. So I will see how I feel. I think if I feel the recovery or everything is not so demanding, and I would love to continue making the video. But of course, if it just turned out I need more time to rest, I will do that. And so this is just to let you know, just in case that you've been waiting for the video and I might not do the weekly video for next Monday. I think the following week, I'm pretty confident I should be okay. So we'll see how it goes and wish me good luck. 好的，那我们就下次再见啦。拜拜。